Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a Volvo L70D wheel loader. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, we'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine like this is about $150,000. This machine currently has 11,601 hours on it. It weighs 24,980 pounds. The widest point is actually that bucket right there at 8 foot 1 inch. The highest point is the top of that cab at 10.5 feet. And the transportation length from front to back is 23.5 feet. Comparable machines are like a Komatsu WA250, a CAT 928G, or a 544J. As far as options go, this machine is equipped with a coupler. We got a set of forks right there. It comes with a bucket and a set of forks. Volvo has got a unique linkage system on their bucket. They call it a torque parallel linkage system, which allows for high breakout force but parallel lift capabilities. It's kind of a hybrid between a Z-bar and a parallel lift assembly. You can see there it's not the traditional Z-bar linkage. It's unique only to Volvo. Again, you got the coupler there. As far as the engine goes, this is a Volvo TD63. It's a net horsepower of 122 and a gross horsepower rating of 128. It's got a 50-gallon fuel capacity, which will run, I don't know, 12 to 14 hours depending on your application. This machine is mechanically sound. Everything on it works. The transmission runs through all the gears without hesitation. The top speed in forward is 27 miles per hour and reverse. The brakes stop it on a dime. You can see the tires are probably about 65 to 70%. We've got we were using this loader earlier, so it's kind of got some mud and stuff in the treads, but probably rate them 65 to 75%. They're 20.5 R25s. They've got the proper thread, you know, from side to side. The hydraulics on this machine are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. All of the pins and the bushings are relatively tight. They're actually extremely tight considering the hours. There's no deflection at all in that articulation joint there. You can see the cutting edge is probably about 50%. As far as the operating specs go, that loader, the width of the loader again, or the bucket, is 8 foot 1 inches. The height of the bucket is 45 inches. The depth is 32 inches. It's about a 2 3/4 yard capacity. 2.5, 2 3/4. The loader hinge pin height up there, if you were loading into a dumpster is 12.5 feet. The breakout force is 19,540 pounds. And the static tip load of the loader is 19,540 pounds. On loaders, the lifting on this loader, the lifting capacity is limited by its static tip load, which simply stated is the hydraulics of this machine are so powerful that the machine will tip forward before the hydraulics give out. So the lifting capacity is limited more by the weight of the unit than the hydraulic capacity. And again, that's 19,540 pounds. I'll show you the forks over here. These forks are 48 inches wide. The carriage is 60 inches long. And the height of these forks is 32 inches. We're going to run it in the next clip. Okay, this is just to illustrate that all the lights and the gauges work. It's actually in another language. I'm not sure how to change that.
This is a quick coupler.
As a final note on these, as far as Volvo goes, the Volvo loaders have always been one of our favorites. They build one of the most reputable, solid, reliable, and most fuel efficient loader out there. So for what it matters, we prefer Volvo over most loaders.